Favor surrounds me like a shield. It will be with me from now until I see my King. That encourages me every time I hear it. I love it, and I want to encourage you today to remind you the same thing. Regardless of what you're facing, situationships, situations you're in, decisions you have to make, things that you have no way of understanding why this is happening and what's going on. I know it myself. I look at what's going on in our government and all in this country, and it just boggles my mind, the stuff I see. The ignorance, the stupidity, the lack of empathy and sympathy, people laughing and mocking and people losing their jobs. I have no clue why that is so funny. But maybe until it happens to them, they'll realize that there's no joke. There's no punchline. So I don't know why they're doing it. But for those of you who are dealing with that, whether it's people you know, people you don't know, people in your family, everyone has their justification. Trust in the Lord. Keep your mind clear and at peace. Don't let people push you someplace you don't want to go. Remember that God is always with you. Remember that his favor surrounds you like a shield. So whatever you're facing, he's already got a way for you. You just have to get in his presence and be able to hear what he has to say to you personally. See what he's trying to guide you to. The other side of whatever you're facing, there's victory. Okay, there's a reason why we go through, because we're not meant to pitch a tent and stay in. We're only going through. So right now, you're only going through. And on the other side of through is your victory, your answer. And all the people mocking and laughing at you, are going to see you in your victory. And they're going to wonder what happened, how you got there. Your testimony is what's going to bless them. And it's going to make them ashamed. Because God knows how to shame a person. You don't have to say a word. You just have to keep trusting God, and God will deal with your enemies. That's why he said, vengeance is mine. Because can't nobody do it like God can. All we need to do, actually, because they have no clue what they're laughing about, is pray for them. Because they don't have no clue what they're doing. So pray for them. They have no clue the trickle-down effects of all of these people losing their jobs and how that's going to affect them. They don't have a clue. Let's face it, we're living in a time where the lie is more accepted than the truth. At this point, the truth can come and slap someone in the face, and they will still say it was not a truth. Or they'll say, you didn't slap me. It was actually a hug. You see the danger of that? Not wanting to face the facts right in front of you. So as a result, the reprobate mind of this country and its leadership and all the people who are supporting all this craziness is going to come home and roost. And more so with the people who are laughing at you because you lost your job for doing your job. Again, it's not funny. As a federal employee who worked for the federal government for 37 years, never. I've always known of the disdain for federal employees. Don't get me wrong. It's always been there. But it's been managed and controlled to some degree. But now all the bars have been moved. All the guardrails are off. And people seem to think federal employees are not human. Like, you don't pay taxes. You do pay taxes. Working for the government does not give you an exemption. You pay taxes, state and federal. But people seem to think that. Don't know why. Again, we're living in a time where a lie is more acceptable than the truth. What does that mean? Don't waste your time trying to explain to people or getting them to understand or see what you're feeling. They won't get it. They are stuck in a different world than we are actually living in. Give your complaints to the Lord. Talk to like-minded people who are around you, who are supporting you, who are encouraging you. Seek out from God's word what you need to get through your day, your hour, or whatever it is you're facing. And every day you wake up, you remind yourself that favor surrounds you like a shield. And it will cover you all the way through this crisis. Because it is a crisis. America is in a crisis. I hate to say it. We all saw the movies. London has fallen, White House down. Well, it looks like America has fallen now. Except this ain't a movie. So stay encouraged. Stay close to the Lord and the truth. Don't allow lies to come in and lie to you. Stick to the truth. Believe your eyes. What you see is what you see. What you heard was what you heard. And anything in between is not truth. It is all a lie to confuse you. You know the facts. Stick with the facts. You know that God is with you. You know if you're in this situation, God is in this situation with you. You know God will guide you through, so know that trust Him to guide you through. Don't argue with people who are not seeking for answers, but seeking for an argument. That's a waste of your time and your energy when you can give your time to trusting God. And like I said, when you get up in the morning and throughout the day, when your thoughts try to wander and go somewhere, or somebody say something or do something, or you see something in the news, just remind yourself, favor. It surrounds me like a shield. So go in peace, go with the favor and the grace of God, because you need grace. We all need grace. That's a gift. You don't earn that, that's given. So I'm praying for God's grace over your life while you walk through this season. And for victory, when you get to the other side, that you remember to give God thanks and praise. Again, be at peace. Favor surrounds you like a shield.